Tracksuit versus zipper pants. You already know who I got. They're outside and bonsai! Frozen! Do you want to build a snowman? Drugged them. Hands up, cramped up. Watch how he rolled the jab. Whoop! Bang! You can't dance? Get out of here with your Prince pants. He reverse naded him. Rage sprayed him. He's doing the cucaracha. This would be a great Puma commercial, but this was bad. He disposed of him real quick, stood over him, referred to him as Papito. Unless that's your pops or your six, he made you bitch.
What happened, my guy?
Man, that's it. That's it.
What happened?
That's it, babe.
Come on, get in the car, babe. We gotta.
Tracksuit versus zipper pants. You already know who I got. They're outside and bonsai! Frozen! Do you want to build a snowman? Drugged them. Hands up, cramped up. Watch how he rolled the jab. Whoop! Bang! You can't dance? Get out of here with your Prince pants. He reverse naded him. Rage sprayed him. He's doing the cucaracha. This would be a great Puma commercial, but this was bad. He disposed of him real quick, stood over him, referred to him as Papito. Unless that's your pops or your six, he made you bitch.
What happened, my guy?
Man, that's it. That's it.
What happened?
That's it, babe.
Come on, get in the car, babe. We gotta.
Yo. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego. And I'm back. Yo, can y'all hear me? King from South Africa. What's up? Yo, can y'all hear me? No way in hell Garcia gets past Tank. We gotta talk about it. Can y'all hear me? Ricky Williams, audio crispy. We good? Hey, Ricky Williams, if you want to chat, you can tap in. Tap in. Tap in. I send you the link, Ricky. If you want to hop on and give some thoughts, pause. But if you want to hop on the chat and talk about Ryan Garcia. Where my boy Ari at? Make sure y'all come in and smash the like button. YouTube hating. Hey Ricky, you have to send me your email or something so I can send you this link. Okay. Because we don't want no weirdos. We don't want no scrubs. Hold on, Ricky got something to say. He about to cook. I don't even know I'm on this track. I'm gonna let Ricky ride on yo. Listen, I'm gonna let Ricky ride on you. I already said a lot. I'm gonna let Ricky ride on you. Yo, get the likes up. This is what I do. 2021 is ours. Let me set this up. Oh, what the hell? I gotta send the link. Y'all be patient. All right, Ricky, you good? I would run it through the shit with my woe. You know how that go. Are you good? Ricky, don't give him no more freebies. Just tap in. I sent you the link. What's up, Fight World? What's up, Ryan Garcia? Listen, before Ricky comes on, this was an easy one. Boxingego watch party. You know, another success, a major success. It was Ricky's here right now. So Ricky, mute your computer too. You got headphones, I think. So just make sure there's no feed like coming back. But listen. Hold on. I'm gonna bring in my man Ricky Williams, channel member, shooter. Y'all know him. So you can get some other opinions. I gave you my opinion. Check out my Boxingego watch party. Appreciate you. Another success. I'm Justine. What's up? What? Hold on. Hey, your mic is muted, Ricky. That's what it says.
What's happening?
What's up? You crispy?
What's happening?
Yeah. Listen, y'all need a like for Ricky Williams, channel
Man.
member, shooter.
Man, show respect. Come on, man. Do y'all job. It ain't that hard. It ain't that hard.
Hey, it ain't that hard. Hey, before we get started, Ricky, tell them how to get to your channel in case, because y'all know my channel, but we building an empire of great-minded people. We don't always agree on every term and stuff like that, but you know, we out here cooking. So Ricky Williams, tell them your channel.
Hey, man, check me out. It's my government name, people. My government name, Ricky Williams. Just do a search. It ain't that hard, Buster. It ain't that hard.
Y'all acting like some morks.
Man,
some
but
hey, busters.
I'm inspired by my man Ego. I keep trying to tell people, man, you got to listen to when he talk, man. Find something you love to do and do it. Then it ain't work, people. It's
Bro,
not
listen, I'm a young entrepreneur. When I found out, I was like, okay, I could get paid to do what I love to do. Watch this boxing. Okay, we here.
That's what we gonna do.
And we never look back. So, you know, we trying to make more entrepreneurs. That's how we got to do it.
And like I said, man, look, but y'all got to understand, it don't cost you nothing to come view a video. Y'all ain't doing shit anyway. Man, y'all ain't paying me YouTube.
We in a pandemic.
Come on.
Don't panic. We in a pandemic. We all in it.
I'm going to be honest with y'all before we talk this boxing. A lot of y'all faking me, man. I'm putting my link up in here telling y'all how to get to me and y'all ain't subscribing to me, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. I'm just saying, help a brother out.
I mean, like, you got to look at it like this. When Ricky's on, I see comments where y'all say, see, y'all fake as fuck. I see comments and they say, oh, he has some good thoughts, or I agree with Ricky. So agree with him right now and give someone, see, like me, my channel over the years has already been established. So why wouldn't you give your time to somebody else who's trying to get on that you like their work too? You see what I'm saying? Come on, man.
And I'm telling y'all, man, I'm gonna keep it honest with y'all. I'm not in this for no dough, to be honest with you. I'm in it so we all can be educated fans. I love this sport, man. I love this sport. I've been watching this sport since I was 11 years old, man. I'm 47. I ain't
put your link to your channel.
Okay, I ain't no kid in this game, and I keep trying to tell people I don't know boxing. Y'all are absolutely right when y'all say that. I don't know. I don't know boxing. I don't know, but I'm gonna tell y'all this.
Jay knew I got you.
I'm sorry. Say I understand it though. I understand it.
Was that Beanie Siegel?
Yeah, that's my intro video on my channel. It was like, but I understand boxing, right? And if you have an understanding of it, you can conquer anything as a man. So help me out, man. Just help me out. You know, like, subscribe, check out the videos. If y'all would have watched my videos, you would have saw that I picked Ryan Garcia to beat this man by stoppage, right? I had hope for Luke Campbell because I wanted him to upset that golden boy apple cart, you know what I'm saying? But hey, it didn't happen. You know, sometimes it just goes that way, but you got to be, you know, have an understanding to get your emotions out and you know, pick the winner and pick who you honestly think is going to win based on skills, talent, and styles. That's all it is.
Elijah, what up? He said ego to go. Yeah, we working. We about to talk about Ryan Garcia. I mean, it was a fun fight. There was definitely a fun fight. We're about to get into it. I'm just waiting for people. Hold on. As you guys are coming in, smash the like button.
And man, I'm telling you, I'm working on some high quality content, man. Check me out. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna force you to subscribe, but check me out. You'll see it. Maybe you'll like it, maybe you won't, you know.
Ricky Williams, I put it on the screen, but it's a lengthy one. You guys can click on it from the link. Just click on the link as you see it on the live, and then you can go subscribe real quick and then come back here.
All right. Now I gotta make sure I have my setup so I can still do my duties as a shooter. So bear with me.
Okay. We're about to get started. I'm gonna just talk. So yeah, Ryan Garcia, he got the 7th round knockout body shot, vicious body shot, very vicious body shot.
Great shot.
Kevin Slims, I see you. Salute Ego Chat. Shout out Ricky.
Should have zigged when he should have zagged, man.
One more sub and he had 500. Let's get it, man. Y'all know what to do then.
Appreciate y'all.
Hey Ari, are you in? He said I just became the 500 subscriber. That's what I'm saying. Share, tell a friend, all that. Let's get it. We're gonna build an empire.
Peace to you, goddess. Thank you. I appreciate y'all.
Where's Ari at?
I don't know. Was he in here earlier? I don't even know if he was in here.
I seen him on Twitter. But Ari, if you in here, you can jump on if you got something to say. Let's get it. Ryan Garcia, he just fought on DAZN. It was really the first fight of 2021 in boxing.
Yeah.
You know, it's only the 2nd of January. And I don't know. There was some vulnerability shown.
Man, bro.
Luke Campbell came out and he was like taking his time with his punches. And Ryan kind of came out too aggressive, got clipped in the 2nd round, drop. What did you make of the whole main event?
Man, the main event, I think I'm going to be honest with you. I was really excited about this fight. I was really excited about this fight.
Yeah.
Because it's a great litmus, man, for Ryan Garcia. It really was. You know, Ryan Garcia has been showing out against the competition he's against, right? But we all know he ain't really fought nobody, not nobody you know. And Luke Campbell, while not being like I said in my follow-up video, over across the pond, he's like a B fighter, but over in this playground, he's like a C. You know what I'm saying? So it was good to see Ryan Garcia in there with somebody who can box. Now, while Luke Campbell don't really have power, that's why I was shocked when he got clocked in the 2nd round. You know what I'm saying? He has okay power, but not, you know, world-stopping power. You know what I'm saying? World-changing power. So for Garcia to get caught, I was like, oh, ish. You know what I'm saying? This might get interesting, you know? But as far as it goes, man, Luke Campbell's a pretty decent boxer, but I mean, he's just one of those fighters. Whenever he takes that step up, he usually fails. And I was hoping that, again, like I said, hope don't pay no bills. That's for damn sure. But I was hoping that he could upset the apple cart, and, you know, and make, you know, upset the golden boy apple cart. No disrespect to Ryan Garcia, but Ryan Garcia did what he had to do. You know, rose to the occasion.
Were you surprised by the knockdown round 2?
Yes. I thought he was going to be able to catch him later if he survived. My whole thing was that Luke Campbell had to keep Ryan Garcia off of him. And as you can see at the first and 2nd round, he was coming straight to Campbell with no respect. You know what I'm saying? No respect. And like I said, if he couldn't keep Garcia off of him, it was just a matter of time before he get caught with a shot he didn't see, just like that body shot. So, but if he'd have stayed committed to that jab, I mean, a hard jab, a hard educated jab, it would have been a different fight. It would have been a different fight. The reason why he caught him because Luke Campbell had great outside foot positioning. All you had to do was shoot the left. But the reason why is that Ryan Garcia was walking to him because there was nothing to stop him from coming in. He was trying to come through the front door. He wasn't even presenting a great jab. He was just using it as a rangefinder kind of and trying to catch him with timing, which works with speed. But you got to have power behind that to keep a guy honest, and he just didn't. You know what I'm saying?
I think Luke Campbell made a mistake too, because he did what Klitschko did with Joshua, where he had a wounded animal and he showed way too much respect.
Yeah.
And Klitschko allowed Joshua back into the fight and to regroup and come to his senses and stuff like that. And I think if some of these European or Eastern European fighters learned a little bit more I like to call it Mayweather doghouse rules, where they got that unfamiliar, they're going to educate it in an educated fashion, come towards you and apply smart pressure. I think Luke Campbell could have produced something even more, but he kind of let Ryan off the hook. Because if you look at what he did after, he didn't follow it up more much. I thought Ryan won the round right after the knockdown. So he let Ryan come back into the fight.
Yeah, it's like some folks are saying in the chat that Campbell was fighting. He wasn't fighting to win. He was fighting to survive, it looked like. You know what I'm saying? He should have jumped on him right away. But you know how that go. That's, the greatest fighters are from Europe right now, according to Paulie. But
man, Paulie lying. He's full of shit with that.
We all know different. But you know what I'm saying? It's like
how many L's the UK took recently? Dillian White got he got bodied.
2020 was bad, especially for you inferior fighters, man. 2020 was super bad for you. You know what I mean?
Bro, that's super bad. McLovin.
I'm telling you, man. It's like but like I said, man, most of your European fighters, man, if they can't look, man. I'm gonna say this on Ego Screen, man. To y'all Caucasian fighters, we ain't got to cheat to beat y'all, man. We ain't got to cheat to beat y'all, bro. Y'all, come on, man. Y'all got to do all this other stuff to win, man. Y'all 9 times out of 10, man, y'all come in there with what y'all born with. Y'all gonna get slowed up, bro. That's just the honest to God truth. That's the honest to God truth. Y'all need to stop that. Stop that cap. Stop that cap, bro. Y'all need to stop that.
Man, Tyson Fury, I think he cheated. So he's the only one that won.
Super cheap
from England.
Super
in a major fight. And that man glove looked like hamburger helper glove. So I can't really
leather mitten, bro. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Man. But yeah, Luke Campbell, man, I don't know where he go from here, man. It's like every step of a fight he took, he lost, man. I don't know what to say about it.
He lost all of them.
Yeah. But
I don't know. What does Ryan need to improve with?
Everything. His footwork is horrible. He's flat-footed.
Hey, somebody on my stream said he had good footwork.
Says who? As compared,
I'm saying someone on my stream said that, and I said, "What Ryan fight did you see crazy footwork?"
What are you talking about? If that's good footwork, I hate to see bad. You know what I'm saying? I hate to see bad footwork, but his feet, he squares up. We all know his chin is up in the air. You know what I'm saying? Man, he got look. If y'all want to see a career ended for a young prospect, put him in there with Tank Davis this summer.
No, they're not going to do that. You said a career ended.
If y'all want to see a promising career ended, put him in there with Tank, like y'all saying this summer 2021.
De La Hoya capping. What do you think when De La Hoya said? He says after he said it before the Luke Campbell fight that Ryan will walk through Tank. You agree? Obviously, you just said you didn't, but why do you disagree with that?
I disagree because Tank is a whole different beast, man. Levels, outcast, elevators.
Everybody put the cap hats if you think Oscar was capping. Put the cap emoji if you think Oscar was capping with that statement.
But we got to remember also the politics of the game and where Golden Boy is at right now. He lost Canelo. Who does Oscar have right now?
I get that, but my thing is this: I don't think it gives you free carte blanche to just lie.
No,
do you see what I'm saying? And purposely misdirect the public.
No doubt.
Just by saying, you know what I'm saying? Like for me, I really care about the last name that my father gave me, my surname. I really care about my name and my brand and stuff like that. So it's like I don't want to put out and just misguide people for no reason just to be talking. Like it need to mean something. Kevin Slims, Lenatus versus Garcia. I could see that. I could see that fight.
Yeah.
But Lenatus, he folds under pressure. So, Ryan could win that fight, but that seems like a better option than Devin Haney, Tank, Javier Fortuna, Teofimo, Lomachenko. I mean, those are all extremely difficult fights for Ryan based on what I've seen, even though he was the victor.
Yep.
I think okay, let me ask you, Ricky.
Mhm.
Lomachenko coming off a loss, if he fights in 2021, if he were to fight Ryan, who wins? At 35.
At 35. Ooh. That's a 50-50 fight, dog.
I think Loma, bro, based on what I've seen, I think Loma going to be too much for him, bro. Just because Lomachenko, he lost to Teofimo. Teo can box, and he can bang, and he got power, and he big. Ryan Garcia, the mistakes he was making, I don't think Loma would let that slide for me. But,
But for me, it's like, okay, to me, I look at it kind of like a video game in my head. With, how many options can this go? You know what I'm saying? It's all dependent what Loma shows up. I'm just being honest with you, right? We get so if Ryan Garcia, you know what? Nope, Loma will win. Loma will win. Loma will win. Loma will win.
Yeah, but because Loma, to me, he's not going to sit in position like he's fidgety. So he's not going to just be right there. He's going to be jumping around and moving,
Right. And even though Ryan got hand speed, his feet are slow.
No, but hold on. Even the hand speed in the Luke Campbell fight, would you say Luke is a fast fighter?
No.
And Ryan was missing with some of them fast shots and like turning his whole body. So like Loma is way more fidgety and his footwork is way more tricky. And he's a southpaw and he lets his hands go more often than not. He didn't versus Teo, but I think that's because Teo was more.
I think
he can box and jab and stuff.
Because and what I was getting to about the feet is that, like you said, Loma, he can try to walk like that towards Loma, but Loma gonna be sidestepping and angling him and hitting him shots, quick body shots in and out. By the time, especially seeing the way but the way Ryan fought against Luke, if I could use that as a litmus, which I got to. Like you said, he gonna be throwing wide, and Loma gonna be ducking under, sliding in the angle, then hitting him out, and then dipping out. I think Loma will probably win by a decision.
I don't know if he has the power to stop Ryan. Yeah, okay, we're gonna go to the list because I see people in the comment section. So the Japanese fighter that just knocked out Felix Verdejo, Nakatani versus Ryan, because that motherfucker like 6 feet tall. Who wins that one?
Against who? Campbell?
Nah, hell no. Ryan Garcia versus Nakatani.
Nakatani.
Nakatani big, bro. And he's durable.
Yeah, Nakatani.
That's a good fight, bro. I like that though.
And if he can't stop Nakatani gonna whoop his ass.
Hey, Cyril. Hey, Cyril. He said he cooks Ryan. Bro, I like Nakatani. He's tough and durable. Bro, because Felix Verdejo looked sharp as fuck in the Nakatani fight early. And he dropped him a couple times, and he still kept warring back. Teofimo, he had him looking kind of bad. Man,
he might stop Ryan Garcia.
What do y'all say in the audience?
Nakatani might stop Ryan Garcia. And that's just me going off styles. Nakatani will stop him.
Yeah, because you can't be jumping in and like chin up against a 6 foot.
Oh, Nakatani gonna keep that stick on him too.
All right, we'll keep going. Man. Javier Fortuna, Ryan Garcia.
Fortuna cooks him for dinner. Steak. What's up?
Man, that's a rough out for anybody. Anybody at 35. And this is the thing, Devin, that's my guy. I think that's a tough fight for him, and he can box his ass off. Agreed. But for Ryan, it's really going to be a tough fight to me because Ryan, like Devin, at least can he's just a clean boxer. Like his defense is, I rely on his defense more than his defense is too crispy.
Yeah, because Devin one of the rare fighters that can get in and get out without getting touched right now. You know what I'm saying? He in and out.
Yeah, because his face looked just like round 1 at round 12.
Like he had cocoa butter on his face all day. Yeah, man. Devin's a tough out for everybody, man. The problem where I see with Devin going up against them big dogs is his power. You know what I'm saying? I think he can outbox anybody, but if somebody catch him, that's the thing. But like you said,
but then again, that could be all of the young lightweights.
Yeah, and that's what's so great about it. To me, I feel like we in a mini golden age of boxing, right? But these fights got to get made, man. I'm talking about like the welterweight division, 160. You know what I'm saying? It's about to be 168 with Canelo moving up. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we got a lot of great fighters in a bunch of divisions, but these fights got to happen, man. They got to happen. It got to happen. But yeah, man, I see. Yeah, Fortuna will cook him easy, man. I think Fortuna will probably stop him at 8.
What y'all think in the comment section? Fortuna versus Ryan. Leave us a comment.
Yeah, man. But what else? But what I do like about Ryan Garcia is this, man. When he don't run from no smoke. You know what I'm saying? Who knows what his promotional company does, but he was like, yo, I see Devin out there. What's up? I'll fight him. You know what I'm saying? I won't tank, but if I can't get Tank, I'll take Devin. I'm okay with that, though. You know what I'm saying? I'm okay with that. No matter how, win, lose, at least he's daring to be great. We don't have him like, Canelo or GG who's fighting, substitute.
Yeah, Triple G fighting Taco Bell employee.
Right, man.
Oh, I had no guys, Mexican pizza. Like, bro,
come on, bro. This
Triple G, like he done. And see, the thing is, Triple G ain't like really tried to fight nobody. Like, of course he wants to fight Canelo because that's a money fight, but like other dangerous challenge is he really trying to take that I could see.
None whatsoever, man. And Canelo dumped that belt today. He dumped the 160 belt to go up to 168. That's letting you know he don't want to fight or unify at 160, man.
Predictable.
Man, come on.
Very predictable. Ryan talking a good game, but Oscar won't let Tank get him. Nah, I don't see that fight happening, bro. Oscar could say whatever, like saying the tank. I don't know why I keep calling him the tank, but saying Tank will get ran through. He don't believe that, especially after that performance. Man. Listen, I give credit to Ryan because he fought like a true valiant warrior. Okay. He got up and, he stayed pretty composed. So, the Reynoso, he stayed calm too. Ryan stayed calm. I like that. So I like some things that I'm seeing, but there's certain flaws that Ryan's going to have to address. And I think he needs to probably do a social media detox. Don't go on TikTok and don't worry about that stuff right now. That stuff is always going to be there, but just sharpen up. You got big bro Canelo in the gym, stuff like that. Canelo, see, the thing is, Canelo be playing games, but he could fight his ass off. We all know that he could actually fight, and Canelo's defense is tight. And after the Mayweather loss, he showed you that he's working on his craft. So Ryan got to, stop that little body shot challenge. Like, instead of doing some of them videos, if you're going to dedicate an hour or two to film that, use that hour or 2, 3 working with Eddie or Canelo or something. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I think Ryan will be better because, like, Ryan's a type you can see he has natural talent and he has a canvas and he could keep building from that. But he could be like Fernando Vargas too, where he's showing all this promise and you start putting him in with Tito Trinidad's and stuff like that, and he might not be ready for that. Yeah. But if you keep building and stuff like that, then Ryan, he could be all right.
Right.
You can do some stuff.
I totally agree with you when you said that earlier on the stream, man. It's time for him to focus on boxing. You know what I'm saying? That this is your time, right? It's like, and it's exactly like you said. He has natural skills, right? He has natural skills,
power, speed. Yep. He got the look, so that's just cool. That's not going nowhere.
Right. The marketing is done. Right. The marketing is done. All he has to do is keep looking, keep winning and looking good. So that's what he has to do to continue with that, because you can't go down from here. No matter what nobody says, he has to fight somebody. Even if it's a soft touch considered for his next fight, someone on the level of a Luke Campbell, right? Otherwise, he was regressing. So he's got to get he's got to do those things he doesn't like to do in the gym right now to get better. As Andre Ward said, you don't work on what you know how to do. You work on what makes you uncomfortable, what you hate, right? That's the thing that makes you better in the ring.
That's excellent advice. Andre Ward, he's a consummate professional. So yeah, man. I don't know. I think Ryan should really, first of all, you got the victory. That's most important. You know what I'm saying? You got that. Now just build from it. You was close, a little too close for comfort to me in round 2. But just build from that. Just see what you could do, what you did that you liked, and then get with Eddie Reynoso and see some of the things that you can perhaps improve on.
Yeah.
And I think for me, I call it clout chasing. I would dead that. If you love Ryan Garcia, tell him to stop, because the man just said he was he will fight Pacquiao. This is not my opinion. He said it to DAZN. He said he said people are gonna call me crazy. You right. I want to fight Pacquiao at 40 or 47. Bro, Pacquiao, he has 70 plus fights. Ryan is not ready for no fucking Pacquiao. Based on that, if Luke Campbell at 35 is giving you issue and dropping you, Pacquiao is too much, bro. A lot of these teams need, listen, these boxers take punches for a living, but they can't take criticism. Some of them, you know what I'm saying? You guys got to stop getting, in my opinion, and I'm just a YouTuber or whatever, cover boxing, but stop having so many, I think Bud has this too, you know what I'm saying, where there's so many yes men who just agree with everything you do. Like me, I don't want people on my team that just agree with everything I do, because I'm not perfect. So the moment everybody just agrees with what I do, then it stagnates your growth. You know what I'm saying? It kind of stunts your growth. I like Bud too, but a lot of what Bud is saying doesn't make sense, or Bud's team. That's just my opinion. But if you love Ryan Garcia, tell him hey, you calling out Pacquiao, let's focus on this. Because Pacquiao at 40, 47, you're putting unnecessary pressure. There's no way you could convince me that Ryan is ready for Pacquiao at 40, 47 if it was a tooth and nail fight with Luke Campbell, who, as Ricky said earlier, every step up he lost. And he lost to Eva Mendez, I'm not good with names. He lost to Eva Mendez or something. Evgeny Mendez.
I think that's a big problem with just our society in general as a whole, and that includes boxing, right? When you look at all the customization and how the information and data is being fed to you within your bubble, you know what I mean? And I think people are becoming too used or victims to that, right? So you sitting up there, you got Bud and you got everybody in your camp feeding you the same information. What I do, even though I have my views on boxing, I watch videos from the people I don't like. You know what I'm saying? That people don't have my opinion. So that way I can form a correct opinion, right? You got to get your information from everywhere. Otherwise, you're just in an echo chamber. And that's what a lot of these camps be doing. Ryan, Bud Crawford, everybody telling him the same thing, even though he's wrong. And what people don't understand, what you perceive becomes your reality, right? That's why right now with Bud and Arrow, it's a collision of realities. You know what I'm saying? We see a certain reality as far as the way Arrow's moving, the way PBC's doing business, how Arrow and the PBC fights are doing heavy lifting. But you got all these other people in a different reality in Omaha, Nebraska, and his inner circle that's giving him a different view of what's going on. You see what I'm saying? They need to get out their bubble and live a little bit,
Of course. And I think the same goes for even Ryan Garcia. The people around him should be realistic with his performance and don't just celebrate. He got the body shot knockout. I get that. But don't just celebrate his knockout and say, oh, you destroyed him, and just to make him feel good. You need to let him know there's little things that can be corrected, like the chin up, things like that. And that's how you truly grow. If someone says, oh, you can do no wrong, then you don't really grow from that. You grow from that almost tough love. I remember, even my parents, they gave me and my siblings tough love. If we did right, then we get rewarded, ice cream or something. If we did wrong, bad grades or whatever, got kicked out of class, then it's that's a different conversation. So don't be hard on Ryan Garcia necessarily, like, and just say, oh, you did this, but push him towards his greatness by being realistic. And this is just my opinion. I'm not Ryan's manager. I'm not his agency. All conversations with Tank, I would say, you don't even do that right now, because we're not going to make the fight, and you're not ready for Tank. That's real talk. He's not ready for Tank.
We don't say that name in here.
Like, what is that from? That sounds like a movie. That sounds familiar.
You know what I'm saying? Like I said, and I totally agree with you on this with Ego. You know what I'm saying? It's like after the night, after the after party, the celebration should stop, because this fight really shouldn't be celebrated. It should be used as a step up in a learning lesson. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we got some stuff we need to work on, you know?
Yeah. Sometimes you can be good at something and be bad at it. And I'm going to explain that. And I think Ryan has a gift and a curse with that speed. Sometimes you could be so good at something that it makes you bad. And you guys can look, and maybe you can identify with this that I'm about to say. When it comes to, you can be like, let's say you're a perfectionist. I could relate to this, especially earlier, like, you know what I'm saying, when I was 19, 20. I'm a perfectionist. But sometimes in your search for perfection, you'll never reach perfection. So if it costs you from taking a plunge or doing something because you're always waiting for the perfect storm, then it could be bad. But more often than not, there's nothing wrong with being a perfectionist. You see what I'm saying? To be a perfectionist is usually a good thing. But there are times where it's a gift and a curse, where you're trying to be too perfect and then you won't complete something because it's not your version of perfect. That's how I feel about Ryan's speed. It's a gift and a curse. He's fast, but he's relying on it so much. Rely on some of the other stuff. Luke Campbell don't have nowhere near the speed, and he dropped you. So what does that tell you? It's not just about speed, because he ain't fast like you. He's not fast like that. And he timed you and hit you with a walloping, like looping ass shot, and you went straight down. So Ryan got to stop. It's like, let's say you're Nolan Ryan, a pitcher. Don't burn your arm out trying to pitch everything 100 miles per hour. That fastball, because somebody gonna knock that out the park.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You're doing the same pitch. You got to work on the other pitches. You know, where's your changeup? Where's your curveball? Things like that.
Where's that slide at? Yeah.
You might strike a couple people out the first couple of times up to bat, but then you're gonna get that Barry Bonds or something. He's like, all right, I can time this.
Mm-hmm.
And then knock that shit out. And that's kind of where I'm looking at Ryan Garcia. Amir Khan. Some people compared Ryan to Amir Khan. Do you think after watching the Luke Campbell fight that is accurate or inaccurate? Do you see similarities or no? And I need y'all to get the like button before Ricky Williams responds.
Do your job. Smash that, smoosh that like button.
What do you think of the Amir Khan? Because I've seen people compare him to Amir Khan. Is that way off or?
I mean, he's got a tougher chin than Amir Khan, but to be honest with you, Amir Khan has more tools. I'm just being honest with you. Better footwork, better jab.
You think so?
Yeah.
That's actually a good conversation to have.
Saying more experience.
Hold on, what do y'all think of the comment section? Who has more skill? Ryan Garcia? Who's faster?
Damn. Amir Khan probably faster.
This is an interesting conversation.
Amir Khan probably faster.
Who got more skill?
Amir Khan.
No, I'm not asking you. I'm asking the people.
Sorry, after tonight?
Amir Khan is way faster. Who got more skill? Who would win, Amir Khan or Ryan, let's say at 140?
Yo, 140?
Yeah, I see Ryan at 140 at some point.
Yeah, Khan probably stop him.
But Khan chin. Hey, this is interesting.
I know, but I'm saying that, okay, so Khan got decent footwork. You know what I'm saying? He knows his way around the ring. You know what I'm saying? So that's the whole thing, man. But we seen Khan time though. That's the whole thing. We seen Canelo time him, right? So
yeah, but Canelo, he big as fuck.
I know though, but I have to play it in my head a little bit. Y'all got to give me a little time though. But I think that'd be a tough ass fight though. I think it's a tough ass fight. Both ways. I think that's a tough ass fight, bro.
Well, if they fought each other, prime for prime.
Yeah, at 140, that's a tough ass fight for both of them. But honestly, if we was at the heyday, if we was at the heyday of Amir Khan, before his chin got chucked, I think at 140 when he was at his prime, he beat Ryan Garcia.
That would have been a good scrap. What about Ricky Hatton? 140 Ricky Hatton or Ryan?
Ricky Hatton beat him up on the inside. Ryan,
we get some good work. Good work.
Ryan ain't showed me nothing that he can fight on the inside, bro. He showed me nothing.
What do y'all think in the comment section? Ricky Hatton at 140 or Ryan? My man Sura said Hatton. There's some legendary matches that could have been made. I'm not even gonna say no Zab because I feel like that's
too disrespectful to Zab.
Yeah, that's too disrespectful. It's just too obvious. Like me personally, I'm rocking with Zab all day, bro.
Zab gonna beat that boy, man. He's like I said, man, he a one shot. I mean, like I said, this is exactly what was needed for you to be able to measure him. Now,
Tim Bradley, 140 Bradley with no pop.
No, he probably
heart and chin.
Yeah, but
Ryan. That would have been cool.
That's a 50-50 fight.
Hey, hold on. What do y'all think? Tim Bradley versus Ryan.
That's a 50-50
at 40. If they you know what I'm saying? The Bradley, damn, y'all got no faith. He said Prime Zab would slaughter Ryan. Hey, y'all wrong, bro. Ryan, listen, I seen this when I was giving my Boxingego watch party. Some people were like, Ryan's 22. Bro, he's not talking like a 22-year-old. And in the world of boxing, nobody gives a fuck about your age. I'm just going to tell you. If you 22, 23, 24, they don't care. Don't say Costa-Zoo. That's too much, bro. Costa-Zoo, Ryan, bro.
This goddamn chair.
But him being 22, bro, he's calling out the best, then people are going to want to see that. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. Somebody said Ryan versus Roy Jones. Stop it. Get the fuck out of here. Bro, you tripping. He said Ryan versus Roy Jones. I'm not even going to entertain no Costa-Zoo shit. Costa-Zoo, that man was a beast.
That's disrespectful. Don't disrespect Zoo like that. Power.
All right, so absolutely, unequivocally, Tank and Ryan, will it happen next?
No. F. Oh my God. Like, this is the thing.
Ron Williams, $5. Appreciate you. Salute to the Stream King, Ego, and my boy Ricky Williams kicking knowledge.
This is the thing, man. Like, I don't want to see it. I will watch it. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'll watch.
I'll watch a motherfucking train wreck.
Hey, you ever see a lion tackle a rabbit? That's what that should have looked like. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, I know he's not ready. I think us as boxing fans after tonight know he's not ready. But Oscar's in an ugly position right now. You know what I'm saying? Oscar's in a real ugly position. He's got to get some momentum behind somebody. And if it's Ryan Garcia, he'll feed Ryan Garcia to Tank. Right? And like I said, I don't know.
I don't see that. You think so?
Like I said,
you think he's desperate, bro. I actually feel the exact opposite. I feel he is desperate because he lost Canelo, but he's so desperate that he will probably try to put Ryan Garcia on a slow ass track, especially after that, like getting dropped. That's what I think. I think he's going to baby Ryan Garcia after, like, okay, we put you in a tough fight. Now we're going to put you back with who you were fighting before.
Like I said, this is an absolute case where I honestly hope that happens, because I don't dislike Ryan Garcia. I think he's a good kid, a good young champion. But they, like you said, he need to stop this clout chasing. Don't do that, man. Because when you keep knocking on the devil's door long enough, he gonna answer. Somebody gonna answer, right? So I mean, let them guys finish it out, and then you slide your way up in there. I know everybody want to see it, but Tank, I keep trying to tell y'all, man, y'all sleeping on Tank, bro. Y'all sleeping on not
like fans?
not you, the fans, right? Tank, look, man. When you get a fighter like Tank, Arrow, Jamel, and Jamal, and they dedicated, you don't want to see them. You want to see them in the hallway walking by and smiling, and you don't want to see them. Tank is dangerous.
Yeah, he too mean. Bro, he hurt Ivan Redcash in sparring,
man.
who stopped Devin Alexander at 47 and just fought Danny Garcia. And like, I know it's sparring versus an actual fight, so you don't know what type of shape he was. But Danny Garcia at 47 didn't even do all that to Ivan Redcash like that. And then Tank was like, just, you know, I know they said he walked out the ring or whatever. I don't care. What I seen that 30-second clip, Tank was handling him.
Man. And to somebody in the chat, Demons09 said, if I could read this, the best fighting the best is clout chasing. Why not figure it out now? Because I don't want to see Ryan die in the ring, stupid. Don't y'all understand? This ain't no game. That's how I know.
Hold on. Fuck all that. So the best fighting the best, then when Canelo finna fight Charlo or David Benavidez or Demetrius Andre. See, this is what I noticed. It's like double agents over here. You have people who say Ryan, who's, first of all, he just got dropped by Luke Campbell, who's nowhere on the level of Tank, right? Nowhere. I'm saying, and Ricky's saying, allow him to develop even more. You know what I'm saying? No, you don't need to rush him, but at the same time, stop clout chasing. You saying the best need to fight the best. Canelo's 30 years old, so he's more advanced in his career, where he should be fighting David Benavidez in the 68-pound division, or also fighting, you know, Charlos and Andre. He could have been fought them. But you're pushing for the 22-year-old to continue clout chasing fights that are harder to facilitate, as opposed to pushing the 30-year-old Canelo to fight guys he could have fought for at 54, like Andre or Charlo or David Benavidez, who had the WBC belt. That doesn't make sense to me.
And it's like people and fans got to get a better understanding of this sport, man. You don't play boxing, man. One shot can end your life, man. These guys got to make it home to their families, man. And it's not about a win or a loss when you see a level of fighter, if you understand what you see in front of you. And I know a lot of y'all don't, but let me explain, right? Right now, Ryan is at the point in his career where he can fight, but with a fighter like Tank, he's not going to be able to defend himself. And a guy with that type of power could kill you if he catch you the right way. He can kill you. Y'all forgot just that quick that they was waiting for Leo to wake the fuck up.
I don't want to see that. The Tank fighting next.
This ain't no game.
Yeah. I like, honestly, after the performance, I always thought Tank would beat Ryan. But if he would have to blow Luke Campbell like head off in like the first round for you to even remotely begin to change my mind. But the way the fight played out, it played out how it's supposed to play out. Congrats to Ryan Garcia. But that just solidified that I don't need to see that fight next. And see, listen, I know this is going to make some people mad, but that's what I'm here for. This is kind of what we've been saying with Terrence Crawford at welterweight. Crawford's a great fighter, but you've seen when Ryan Garcia stepped up to somebody who at least was a gold medalist and better than Fonseca on paper, the fight, win, lose, or draw, became harder. Just like Sean Porter or Keith Thurman versus Terrence Crawford versus, like, you know what I'm saying, Kell Brook in 2020. You dig what I'm saying? Like, competition matters. It matters who you're fighting, when you're fighting them, the conditions of the fight, clauses, all that stuff has to be, there's not one thing that makes, you can't just have speed but no chin. You know, you can't just have power but no defense. It's a culmination of all these things. This is why we want to see great fights. Like, Crawford's advanced in his career where he should fight and be fighting levels of guys like Sean Porter are better. You see what I'm saying? At welterweight.
Yep.
It's not rocket science. Ryan was in there with the best name. Do you agree that's the best name he's fought?
Yes.
And it was the toughest fight he's had thus far.
Yes.
So just like my man is saying, imagine if that was Tank. Tank already has experience. He's a multiple division, multiple time champion. He's a great finisher. There's only one person in the career of Tank who survived. One person. So that has to mean something to you.
And like I said, you already know what it is about Crawford, man. Once you take that step up, it's not gonna be pretty. It's not gonna be pretty. Competition matters. Iron sharpens iron. You're not gonna get better fighting the same type of competition. You're not gonna get better fighting the same type of competition. But like I said, man, these people got families, man. They got families they need to make it home to. And Ryan's just not ready for Tank. He's just not ready. He wouldn't be able to defend himself.
In that same vein, that's why this was a good fight for Ryan, because it was a guy he got past, and it will teach him something. You know what I mean? But that it's like a baby, man. You got to crawl before you can walk. You didn't just get up and start running full speed. And if you did, you might trip and fall and bust your head on the pavement. You know what I mean? So, yeah, man.
Well, like I said, man, everybody gonna have their own opinion on it. That's my opinion. But it's whatever, man. It's like I said. I hope Golden Boy's smart enough to move him the correct way. I hope they are. Not it's gonna be an ugly night if they put him in there with Tank right away. And I don't know what's gonna happen to the boy. I hope he got life insurance if that's the case.
Then I don't see Golden Boy doing that, bro. Me personally, not after that performance. Again, he got the victory, but it's not just getting the victory; it's how you got it. He had to walk through fire to get the victory. You know what I'm saying? So I can't see it.
Yeah.
And Tank's already, bro. Just look at where they're at. Imagine Tank's confidence off of the Leo thing and going viral in a good way for his career by decimating Leo's chin versus walking through fire versus Luke Campbell, a British fighter who. No, listen, I can honestly say, one, I respect the hell out of Leo Santa Cruz. He fought a dangerous fight and was doing well. I've never seen anyone make Leo Santa Cruz look like that. Now, we've never seen anyone stop Luke Campbell, but he only fought a handful of guys that, you know what I'm saying, that were relevant, like Lomachenko and Linares, and they have different styles. So, I think I was more impressed with Gervonta, to be honest. Because he battled a different adversity. To me, I think Tank battled adversity based on the fact of how good Leo's strategy was and his height and his experience, etc. Luke Campbell dropped Ryan and almost let him off the hook. You see what I'm saying?
It's killing me. But it's not even that to me. It's like what people don't understand is that over in Europe, it's different playgrounds, man. There's different levels. You know what I'm saying? What's the point of saying that the Europeans having a bad year? You know what I'm saying? Because they trying to fight American fighters who have better skill, more dog, more heart, and they hit hard in most cases with better skills in boxing, a more aggressive style of boxing, and better defense. Right? It's Luke Campbell.
Ego and William. I don't know if it's because not active. Fight with Chin. He's skillful, but Tank will run right through him. His name is Tank for a reason. Tell him, Oma. Yeah, I mean, I haven't heard one person that suggests otherwise. I really haven't.
It's Luke Campbell. I don't know why. Like, again, this what I keep trying to tell y'all. Competition matters, man. It's like y'all, the public be giving Bud all this love for fighting who? It was Luke Campbell.
Oh my gosh. Someone says Ryan took the shot. Credit to him. But taking the shot versus one guy has no bearing on taking the shot versus somebody else. Okay, put it this way. Does anybody before this fight feel that Tank Davis was worse than Luke Campbell? No. So these are different fights altogether. So yeah, he did take the shot versus Luke Campbell, but then again, nobody thought Luke Campbell at this point of his career is more relevant or better than Tank. You see what I'm saying? Or Teofimo. Okay, what about Teofimo and Ryan? Is he ready for him?
No.
Why you say it like that?
No, it's just different levels, man. It's like Tio, aggressive fighter. You got power in both. Nah, man, he just not ready, man. He not ready. He not ready.
I would have to say the same.
He like a skilled street fighter to me right now. I'm saying you a skilled street fighter. You got enough skill to hang in there, right? But once he get in there with them big boys, it's gonna be ugly for him, man. It's gonna be ugly. Just the fact he winged off shots, he flat-footed, and he keep his chin in the air. He gonna get, man. No, he's not ready. They gotta work on him, man. They gotta work on him. He got a lot of work.
Tio can box. Oh, and the other thing is Tio got a jab. Like that jab will disrupt the speed and all that.
That's what Luke Campbell, when I saw when he first came out in the first round, man, I was like, Ryan, you know what I'm saying? Because he wasn't using his jab, he was just using it as a rangefinder and sticking it out there. No, man, you're supposed to stay on that stick, bro. That stick gonna disrupt everything Ryan want to do.
I don't know why he wasn't jabbing more. I said that in the watch party too.
But like I said, that's experience. People don't understand. This dude, Luke Campbell, he's a European champion, but that's in Europe. That's in Europe, man. It's different. It's different. It's a reason why they have European champions and in the zone rematch room, keep rematching the heavyweights with each other in-house. Because soon as they come over here to the States, they get cooked. It's a reason. It's a different level of competition. But this is the question I got. Who thought Luke Campbell was going to win this fight 100%? Who thought that? Before this fight happened.
He talking to y'all, not me.
Right. Nobody thought that. Nobody thought that. But still, this dude got dropped. The dude that was supposed to wash Luke Campbell got dropped in the second round. But y'all saying going there with Tank. Okay.
Bro, somebody said we're trying to save Ryan Garcia. Man, listen, I'm going to tell you like this. Ain't nobody trying to save Ryan Garcia. He could fight Tank. He could fight Wagon. He can fight whoever he wants. Monster Truck. He could do what he wants. Whatever him and his team decide, I'll watch it. But I'm saying that, like, there's nothing wrong with being realistic with your progress, bro. Like, it's like, I'm not going to try to hang out with Floyd Mayweather and outball Floyd Mayweather. My finances aren't set up like that. You see what I'm saying? I don't have Mayweather money. So I'm not going to try to go blow for blow and hang with Floyd and he buys something, I buy something. It's just not going to work. There's nothing wrong with being realistic with your progress and where you're at. Where Ryan's at, this was a good learning curve, learning experience fight. He got past it. He got dropped, got up, and then he got a stoppage. That's great. So you take that, you go review tape, and you build it back up. He can keep calling Tank out, but I'm just telling you, that's the only part that's making people feel like it's like clout chase, because if you just took the win and said, hey, a tough fight, I got over it, that's cool. But when you start calling out Tank, most people that I've seen are like, stay away from Tank. You're not ready for Tank. And it's like, yeah, nobody's trying to see him just get splattered. Like, it's like there's other fights for Tank that are more difficult than Ryan right now. So, it's just being realistic.
Definitely, man. Like I said, and it's not like I'm trying to save. I can't save nobody but myself, bro. I don't know what y'all saying. You know what I'm saying? I'm just we having the discussion. Everything else you saying is moot. That's just being real with you. But like I said, first and foremost, congratulations to King Ryan Garcia. He did what he's supposed to do tonight. He had to step up and he moved up a level. But let's see what he does after this. Let's see. LSI.
I personally think that he took a tough fight. So I think Golden Boy is going to slow up that progress. Like, okay, he was in a difficult fight, got dropped. We gotta build him. We gotta build him. Okay, De La Hoya at one point said Virgil Ortiz was his most talented prospect. Do you think between Ryan Garcia, Jaime Munguia, and Virgil Ortiz, who is the number one, number two, and number three most ready for, supremacy or whatever?
If I had to say anybody out the three, Virgil Ortiz, Munguia, he's what he is. You know what I'm saying? I feel, again, this is just my opinion, guys. I feel that right now, Jaime Munguia is just at that point where he's the fighter he is in the fighter he's going to become, right? So no matter who he gets in there with, you're going to get the same Jaime Munguia, or whether you win, lose, or indifferent, right? Win, lose, or draw, you're going to get the same Jaime Munguia. Ryan Garcia needs a lot of work. He needs a lot of work, right? What I see in Ryan Garcia is a raw fighter with talent, right? But he's not ready. I would say Ortiz is the most one that's ready package to move up and get into.
Okay. So we're gonna make this real interesting. Okay, they're talking about Jaime Munguia versus Triple G. Ryan keep calling out Tank. Virgil Ortiz versus Crawford. That's something that could maybe happen. Mm-hmm. Who would you give? In what order would you give? Like, who has the from greatest to least chance of beating that contemporary person in that division? So Jaime Munguia, does he have the best chance, the second best chance, third best chance of beating Triple G? Terrence Crawford losing to Virgil, or Ryan beating Tank? Who has the worst to great? You see what I'm saying?
From the biggest chance to win. That's what you're saying.
Yeah. Oh, we getting it good. Hold on.
Ooh, are we including all aspects of the game, or
just out of those matchups? Because those are all realistic matchups that are, I guess, being talked about. You see what I'm saying? And listen, y'all got to get the likes up, because I see y'all playing around with the likes. Smash the like button. So does Virgil Ortiz have more of a chance to beat Bud? Does Jaime Munguia have more of a chance to beat Triple G? Or does Ryan have more chance to beat Tank? Who has the best chance to the worst chance against that?
This is funny to me, right? So I would say this, right? Best chance to beat off top would be Ortiz versus Crawford, right? Ortiz versus Crawford. Middle of the road, I would say Jaime Munguia versus GGG. Last but not least, Ryan versus Tank. And let me explain why, because everything is about context. The reason why I say Bud versus Ortiz is because, and I hate doing this, but it's just part of the game, right? The politics is all against Bud right now. He's trying to get away from Bob, or Bob trying to get away from him. We know how Bob operate. If he put Ortiz in there before Bud contract run out, it's a really good chance that Bud loses that fights on the card by disqualification or something crazy, right? Now,
I'm talking about like beating them, actually being able to beat them. Yeah. Because that's foul play and stupid shit.
That's what I was asking
about. Yeah. Not don't include he got robbed on the scorecard. I'm talking about cleanly beat the person.
Okay. So top, I would say GGG versus Munguia. Middle of the road, I would say Ortiz versus Bud. Last but not least, I would say Ryan versus Tank.
Okay, that's my exact list too.
Yeah, because GGG.
Yeah, I don't want to factor. I know it's a thing we have to consider, but I don't want to consider like foul play, robbing judges, because I'm trying to judge the person's readiness right now, not like all things considered, but the fighter beating the person that they're kind of linked to.
Yeah,
I agree with that. That's my list too.
Because Munguia can't, even though like GGG at this point, what he has right now is power and great shot selection. And he's got a good chin too. But Munguia, he does a lot of the things that bothers GGG. He has a high work rate, right?
Block Ivan Puga. Yeah. He called us meat riders, whatever. Get him out of here.
He has a high work rate. You know what I'm saying? A high work rate. and he's got a pretty good power. He's got pretty good power. The problem with that fight I see is that Munguia has no defense. He would have to keep the offense up all night, and I don't know if he can maintain that pace long enough to beat BGG. But if he could keep GGG off of him for the first 6 to 7 rounds, he got a good chance of beating GGG with activity. As far as Ortiz and Bud, that's a 50-50 fight, just being real with you. That's why I put that in the middle.
You think it's a 50-50 now?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. I don't know about that. I don't know if I would pick a 50-50.
And I don't hate it, but guys, I don't see Bud like everybody else does. I just don't. I don't see Bud.
He said it's a 50-50.
Right. And then
50-50 for me.
Yeah, where you got it at?
No, I wanted you to keep going, and then I'll explain my list too.
Yeah, like I said, and I don't see it as a 50-50 fight because Bud, with his last few fights, man, been fighting people that's kind of tailor-made for him, to be honest with you. And I'm gonna tell y'all the way to beat Bud, man. Bud, you cannot let Bud get outside foot position. Plain and simple. Bud would not throw clean if he does not get outside foot position. Right? So again, it's the same thing I said about Kell Brook, man. If Kell Brook and them was doing legit tape and they was watching tape on Bud, you will see Bud does not throw. He does not throw until he gets outside foot position. Right? So if you look at the fight with Kell Brook, as soon as he got outside foot position, he shot that straight shot and stopped the fight. But we know, 90% of that was, Kell Brook being Kell Brook, where he's at in his career. Also, like I said, with the third fight, Ryan just not ready. That'd be like a lion attacking a bunny rabbit. I don't want to see that, man.
And this is all interesting dialogue. So my list is the same as that. I would say Munguia beating Triple G, then Virgil beating Bud, and then last, I really just don't see Ryan at this point beating Tank. But the reason Munguia Triple G is because if he can make it to the halfway point, because like Camille says meta, how many rounds that go? That was like seven. Yeah,
7.
Bro, I mean, he got dropped, but he kept getting up, right?
Yep.
So I don't know. Triple G, hey, no, guys, at max. His power was at least somewhat manageable to the point where a man can stand up and continue the fight. Triple G about to be 40, sooner than not. By May, he'll be 39.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And in the Camille Sesmeta fight with a guy with 5 knockouts, he was breathing heavy. Like,
no doubt. He was tired in the 4th round, bro.
Yeah, he was breathing like Baby D and shit.
You got next.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Just got a new twin.
Glitter.
Fight down, all types of bootleg snacks. Glitter. Like, yeah, he breathing like Baby D. Man, come on, bro. All the bootleg snacks. Why y'all ain't trying to help me with the fat bitch?
Yeah, so if Munguia can survive the first wave, man, and
Triple G don't like that inside wreck.
No, he don't like that body work, boy.
Bro, Gervonta was beating this man's body like Congo drums. Congo drums, man.
He was tender.
Virgil Ortiz, I like him. I like him, but he might not be refined enough and experienced enough to beat Bud. But then again, he's a big enough welterweight, even though he came from 140. He's big and he got power and a lot of punches. And we still don't know everything about Crawford chin and durability at welterweight because Mean Machine dropped him. You know what I'm saying?
Legit.
So I would favor Crawford, but I don't know. I like Virgil Ortiz, and if Virgil Ortiz could take a shot, it could be interesting. But Ryan, I just feel like his flaws, Tank is too far matured to allow those flaws to get by him.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So that's kind of how I have my list.
You make a mistake,
you gotta pay. You think Bud would cook Ortiz? It is possible for sure because he got experience.
Cook him, to be honest with you. It's like Bud.
I like Virgil Ortiz, bro.
But Bud, man, Bud been in there with some has-been and nobodies, man. Like, you got to show me something. Like, I keep trying to tell y'all, I examined Bud's his resume, man. Bud ain't really fought nobody, dog. He really ain't fought nobody. I'm just being honest.
What you mean at welterweight or career?
At welter or 140.
What about Postal?
One fighter. One fighter. That's what I was about to go off of. That's one fighter. And did he look good against Postal? Yes, he did. But Postal is a European fighter.
What about Jeff Horn?
Who?
Jeffrey.
Who?
Jeffrey Horn.
Who? Come on, man. He's a substitute teacher, man. Come on, bro. Like, I don't hold that in no regard, man. I just don't. Jeff Horn didn't
Why?
beat.
Because he a substitute?
Yeah, man. He didn't beat Manny for real, man. It's like I said, man. I'm not gonna give Bud no props for no fighter that I know is way beneath his skill level, bro.
My name is Jeff.
I'm not gonna do that, man. You're supposed to be, like I said, man. Bud, man. Like I said, man, dude, y'all moving too funny for me, man. You're looking shaky, baby. Everything to me with Bud is a question until he step up at this point. That's
what about Bud's team said that Sean Porter and Amir Khan are trash.
Then fight him. Then fight Sean.
He fought Amir Khan. He already did.
But that's what I'm saying, though. Look, let me give you this example. I done said this before, man. Look.
My name is Jeff. I can't figure that out.
Look, man, if you know you about that life, bro. Okay, here you go. Here's my example. You can relate to this, Ego, because you used to work in sales, right? Let's say you're a salesman, right? You can sell anybody anything, right? You can sell a penny on an ice cube, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you got two companies. That's doing sales. They sell the same product, the same thing. So basically, you're gonna go to work and do the same thing in each job, right? You got company A. Right? Same product, same type of service. You go over there, right? They got three or four employees there that knock it out the park, right? Every quarter, they killing it. They going to the Platinum Club and getting bonuses. They driving around in Benzes and Beamer making six-figure checks, right? Then you got company B, sell the same product. You got maybe one or two guys over there, but they paycheck's not as big, right? They getting 70, 80,000, right? No Platinum Club, right? No bonuses, but they making their money, right? Now, me as a sales guy, I used to be in sales. I used to sell cable, internet, and phone to the nation, right? I was top 3 in the country for 6 years, 7 years running, right? Me, because I know I'm the shit. I know I can do this job. I know I can make these numbers. I can make it happen. Why would I go sit over there and be the best with the $80,000 guys when I can go over here with the top-notch hotcotch and take their money? I can either go be a big fish in a big pond or a big fish in a small pond. Right? That's what Bud is doing. Bud is okay being a big fish in a small pond, because if you bout it, you're going to go over there where the money is and where the competition is as an alpha male, because that's what you do. And I give Bud, I keep trying to tell y'all, I give Bud the first go round with Bob. You gotta eat. He got a family to feed. He got beautiful kids, a beautiful girl. He got a family to feed, right? But in 2018, when you announced that you was moving to a different set, you was gonna go ahead and keep selling, and you had two sales teams to choose from. You went to the small pond and big fish sales team because you okay with where you're at. You ain't daring to be great. You don't want to. You okay? Bud's okay. I wouldn't be sitting at that company making less money doing the same job I could be doing, even though I got to compete with these guys over here, saying, ooh, I know I can beat those guys, when I had the chance to apply for that job. Or better yet, they would have hired me at that job if I just went and made a call or sat with them.
Somebody just said, they asked, they said, I'm not sure, Ego, if you answer this. What do you think of Crawford versus Porter? Like, what do you think about the fight?
What do I think about?
Yeah. Well, they just asked.
Oh, it's simple, man. It's simple. This is what's gonna happen with what y'all got to understand with Porter. They're not even negotiating for Porter's fight. Through Porter, they're trying to negotiate for the Errol Spence fight. Let me explain. What's going on right now with Bud Crawford is Bud Crawford has painted himself into a corner. Now, both companies are having their own issues with the pandemic and money flow, and that's why everything on PPC is on pay-per-view, because they got to get money in, right? The networks ain't cutting checks like they was, right? So we got to understand that. We all know Bob ain't trying to spend no money because he gave T.O. and Loma chump change, right? He gave Kell Brook chump change, right? They're trying to give Porter chump change. But what Bud is looking to do is if he fights Porter, no matter what Bernie the boxer says, no matter what Bud's saying, no matter what Bob is saying, boxing heads know nobody looks great against Porter. Nobody. Errol Spence, even though he beat him, he didn't look spectacular. He did a good job, but he didn't look spectacular. Nobody looks great against Porter. Nobody, right? Even in a winning fashion, you're not gonna look good. So why in the hell will Bob put him in there with Showtime Sean Porter so he can look bad, whether he wins or loses? Oh, we gonna stop Sean Porter? No, you're not.
No, see, y'all don't know shit about boxing. Y'all trying to go against what Ricky's saying, but you don't know shit. Oh my, I made this or whatever your name is. You said Brook looked good. No, the fuck he didn't. He won a split decision, majority decision, and he had a cut over his eye and he was bleeding into his eye. So he didn't look good. Like, I mean, he won. I thought he won. I picked him to win, actually. But he didn't. You trying to go against what Ricky's saying, but if you actually listen and absorb the content in the gems that we giving you, Kell Brook didn't look good. Like, he looked good versus JoJo Dan, where he just knocking somebody out or something. Versus Sean Porter is a rough and tumble affair, and he had a nasty cut over his eye, and he was bleeding, and he had to clinch a lot. That's what happened. He had a good jab though, but
no doubt
it wasn't no. Errol looked better versus Kell than Kell looked versus Sean Porter. Errol in taking Kell's belt in his backyard.
Exactly.
Sean Porter lost in the States and Kell Brook came across the pond, but it was like, it wasn't no fight of the year type of like anything. So Ricky is 100% right. Sean Porter comes to bring it. And then here's my add-on is you could be the first person to prove that urban legend of Sean Porter wrong. Like, everybody else has had Berto, all these guys have had difficulty with Sean Porter looking sensational. You know what I mean? So if Terrence Crawford fights him and just, gets him out of there in 4 rounds or all clean work, then you would be the man for being the first to do that when no one thinks Sean Porter is washed. You know what I mean?
Exactly, man. And the thing is if that's the fact, why don't they do it? Why are you shortchanging this man who been? And like I said, this ain't even about the money right now. This is about leverage for the Errol Spence fight. Why in the world? You can believe your opinion of if he looked good or not. That's your opinion, but opinions are wrong. Opinions are wrong. We've all had the wrong opinion.
A lot of y'all said Sean Porter was getting knocked out by Errol Spence, and he didn't.
Right.
So anyone can be off.
Right. But what Top Rank is looking to happen is this. So even if Sean Porter took the $1 million, which he's not, that's where they made a bullshit offer.
But why would you offer Sean Porter $1 million, but Kell Brook got double that? And
right.
He was considered washed and hadn't fought at welterweight. He wasn't ranked in 3 years.
To manufacture a duck. So they can say when the fight don't happen, oh, we made him an offer, he ducking. Right? But y'all expect Sean Porter to take $1 million, but don't think Bud was supposed to take 60-40. See how stupid y'all sound?
Hold on, Rolly's live. I'm trying to see if he's talking about Ryan.
Okay.
Rolly's live right now. Yo, I'm not sure what happened with Ricky, but I'm probably gonna wrap up anyway. Um, maybe he got a call or something. But listen, you guys wasn't a cakewalk though. That's not no cakewalk. Listen, there's a lot of dope. 2021 should be a good year for boxing. You know, we gonna come. Yeah, I'm not sure what happened, Ricky, but I'm probably gonna get off. I might do another one later. But I appreciate Ricky's time. Make sure you follow him. Ricky, put your YouTube again before we get out of here. Um, yeah, I will. I'll do another stream about the Crawford stuff. Back to Ryan Garcia. You know, Ryan, he did his thing, but there's some things he has to work on and improve. But that's what happens. Not every fight he fought a gold medalist. Not every fight's gonna be easy. And make sure you guys follow Ricky Williams. I'm about to get out of here. I've been streaming straight for like hours. Yeah, they did give 7 million to Khan. We gonna talk more about the Crawford stuff. Listen, I'm about to give myself a break because I've been doing the Boxingego watch party. So let me know what to watch on Netflix. Come back after this stream and leave me a comment. I'm probably gonna watch some Netflix. It's lit. Appreciate you. Congrats to Ryan on the win. Hard fought win. I'll be back with some more heat.